Nityam Vimalamachalam Savadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunadahitam Satguruntam Namami. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. So let's all pray to Swamiji for a beautiful, insightful satsang, insights from the avatar today. All right, so welcome. Let's go on to the next slide. A quick recap once again on the power of satsang. Swamiji says that understand satsangs are beyond time and space. He said the crux is whenever a seeker, a sincere seeker, melts down in the deep trust and relaxes, the whole transmission of the Lamb happens automatically, whether you are sitting with me or not. So whether you're sitting in Swamiji's presence or not, it doesn't matter. If you are a seeker and you're able to melt down in this deep trust, when the click happens, when the truth was transmitted, and you just felt that you received it and it just resonated in you and you're able to relax. Understand? At that moment, the transmission of the Lamb happened automatically. It means He has already given you the prasada, the sacred knowledge that He is meant to impart. So let's look at 4 more insights today. Every week I expound on 4 insights. So the very first one, today we're doing insight number 21. This is the 6th lesson. So it is about following your heart, okay? So why we should follow our heart? So listen carefully. Swamiji says this, and this I remember this satsang many years ago, and it was just like, oh wow, okay, forget about the mind, better follow your heart. So what he said that at the end of your life, is your mind going to judge whether you are success or failure, or is your heart going to judge whether you are success or failure? Do you know? Do you think it's your heart or your mind? He said, understand, only your heart is going to judge. Your mind loses its power on you. The moment you exit the body mind will cease to exist. But the heart is what you are going to be answerable. When you're doing the final calculation of your life, your heart is going to be the judge, not your mind. If your mind is the judge, all the rich people on planet Earth should have a complete satisfying death. Don't you think? Because as far as the mind is concerned, they have the money, they have the status, they have the enjoyment, living a high life, they have the beauty, so on and so forth. Everything, they have this, they have that. It was a great life, correct? So do you think by that the rich people, even though they have lived a very, very luxurious life, do you think they are going to live with fulfillment? So next slide. He said, if the mind is going to be the judge, then all the fellows who are rich, who ask for all these things, good husband and wife, amazing kids, wonderful house, good friends, family, should be living a very fulfilling death, a very satisfying end. But that is not happening. Why? You see all the rich people at the end of their life, even they have everything in the external world, in the outer world, they have, the best life in terms of comfort, luxury, but they are not satisfying in terms of the end. The death is not fulfilling. He said, Swamiji give this insight. I tell you, it is your heart which is going to be the judge whether your life is satisfied, complete, or if you have wasted your life. Understand? The heart is the one who is going to tell whether you are fulfilled or not. The mind is just a prostitute. It will just play any side it wants. It's not chaste. It is a prostitute. One small reason is enough for the mind to completely tumble you, shake you and throw you out of the balance and make you lose the very basis of your life. This is the nature of the mind. If you trust your mind with all your life, this is going to be the true end at the end of your life. That means feeling cheated by the mind. Next slide. So, why do you think millions of people commit suicide? So those of you who work with suicidal survivor or people who commit suicide, listen to this. This is the insight. Okay? He said, because when the mind tumbles you, makes you imbalanced, you do something impulsively which you can never repair after death. Understand, suicide is always the decision of the mind, never of the heart. People may say, oh, his heart is broken, that's why he committed suicide. No. Swamiji said, this is not true. His mind is broken, that is the truth. So he committed suicide. It is never the heart. So it's the mind that he's not able to cross and bring right understanding of powerful cognition. That's why they decided to end the life. So whenever you have a dilemma in your life between the mind and the heart, always choose the heart, because the heart will never lie. Because even if you are a failure as per the mind judgment or mind's evaluation, the heart is the one who is going to make the judgment at the end of your life. So maybe your mind say, oh, I shouldn't have done this, I'm so stupid, I am a failure. But at the end of your life, when you're at your deathbed, if you have listened to your heart is going to be the real final judge of how you have lived this life. Understand? Give me a thumbs up if you understand what I'm saying. Yes. See, we are so trained by society to listen to the logical mind. This is what the society, our educational system taught us all this while. Listen, your logic, the logic comes from the mind. And they have never really trained us to be able to listen to our being, listen to the inner voice, of the soul. As a result of that, many people at the end of their life, at the deathbed, they feel cheated. They feel utterly cheated by the mind. But they can't do anything anymore because the body is going and the mind is not willing to give up yet, because they just realize they have wasted the entire life. And I can totally relate to that, because it took me 2.5 years before I decided to listen to my heart. The minds would tell you, no, this is too dangerous, this is too much at stake. But finally, when I listened to my heart, I realized it is one of the best decisions I made in my life, to leave the corporate world, to make certain critical decision in my life. By following the heart, and I actually experienced more fulfillment than listening to the mind. So this is the insight. Always listen to your heart and follow your heart, because at the end of your life, your heart is what matters. Your heart is going to make the judgment of your life. Okay, any question on that? So, next slide. If there's no question, let's do some contemplation. Okay, so now take the next few minutes, take your book of heart. Oh, all right, write down in how many occasions you have ignored your heart. In how many occasions you have not listened to your heart. Instead, you listen to your mind. Pen down those incidents. Pen down those incidents. So take a few minutes, just look back from the day you know you till now, whether you live, how many years you have lived, let's say you're 30 years old, from the 30 years of your life, how many occasions that you have ignored your heart? You don't trust what your heart is telling you, but instead you follow your mind. And pen down those incidents. What happened after you have listened to the mind instead of your heart? Did you create more mess, more suffering? Did you regret it? Did you lose something? Do you suffer some loss in some way or another, whether it's wealth, relationship, spiritual awakening, etc.? Pen down those incidents which you had ignored your heart. I started to learn how to listen to my heart only after meeting Swamiji. Because he made me sit to listen to my being. And only from there only I started to honor this inner guru inside me. The inner voice that speaks only the truth. The inner voice that only listens to the truth. So trust that inner voice. That is the best thing you can do for yourself. Don't let the outer world, society, conditioning of fear or greed to make you stop listening to your heart. Done? Yes? Thumbs up if you are done. Okay. You can continue to write while we expound on the next insight. Next slide. So this is the insight that Swamiji basically give you a sense whether you are really alive. What do you mean when you're really alive? What is the definition of living human being instead of living dead, zombie? So he defined living human being as someone who should be a person who wakes up like a flower in the morning with courage, strength, and confidence to explore the new leaf of life, explore so intensely, take such strong risk that by night you should just wither away, stretch your legs, and just fall into the deep sleep easily. Next morning, wakes up again, ready to explore life once again with that enthusiasm, with that confidence, with that courage, whatever comes in your life. That is living human being. Okay? That is the way he defined a living human being. So you should not have any disturbed sleep. You should not feel that, you're worrying about this and all that and you can't sleep. So that is the scale he gave. He said, in the night, if you are not withering away, it means you have not exhausted all your confidence. You have not used all your courage. It means you kept some inside because you're afraid that you deplete them. He said, by night, you should just wither away. It means taking all extreme decisions and steps courageously, living in utter insecurity. He said, by living in this lifestyle of taking extreme decision, taking risk, taking action in And living in utter insecurity, that is living enlightenment. You see, I tell you, living in utter security is living enlightenment. If you yearn for security, comfort zone, be very clear, you are moving away from living enlightenment. That is not living enlightenment. You see how the life of an enlightened master or enlightened being, they live in utter insecurity. They never plan, they just flow with the existence. Whatever insecurity, whatever risk they take, they're facing it with courage, with so much inner strength and confidence to try all kinds of possibility and taking strong risks. So that is the way to gauge if you are alive. This is the lifestyle of living enlightenment. Got it? Thumbs up. Next slide. So here's the thing Swamiji say. Life is for the people who are ready to exhaust their courage. As long as you're afraid to exhaust your courage, you try to store some inside so that you feel that you run out. No. He said the store courage becomes sickness. The store confidence becomes cowardice. It means coward. Store confidence which is not used in action is cowardice. Unused courage which is not used in action is sickness, disease. So he said, exhaust all your courage and all your, confidence. Let it be expressed in your life on a daily basis. He said, if you don't do that, you are going to invite sickness inside you. Because you never exhaust them, you never utilize them. Here, Swamiji give an example. Say, when your heart say, I am comfortable and very happy, stop walking. It means your body say, you're trying to be lazy, entertaining your laziness. I'm comfortable now, I'm so happy. I don't want to walk anymore. All right? Your mind will tell you, don't walk, just rock down there and just rest. You say, no, change the route. Your heart should be beating. And you should feel, I'm taking a risk, then walk. Okay? It is with this constant beating that your heart is beating. If not, your lungs may work, but your heart does not work. You may breathe. There are many millions of people on planet Earth, in fact billions, who are breathing, but they don't live. Because they are not alive. They are not living an intense life. They may be living in the sense that they're breathing, but they don't have the intensity of being alive, living with courage, strength, and confidence, taking risks, feeling alive in whatever they are doing, and not resting in the comfort zone. That is the gauge to evaluate if you are truly alive. Okay? Next slide. So let's contemplate once more. In your life, are you afraid of taking risks and living in utter insecurity? If you say yes, this is your answer. Inside your being, you feel that I'm always afraid of taking risks. I don't like insecurity. I like certainty. I like predictability. I don't like anything that's unpredictable. Okay. Now contemplate on this insight. You will see you're not a very alive person if you're living in this kind of cognition. Don't want to take risks and want only security, wants only what is predictable. Okay, 9 to 5 job, and then after that, at the end of the month, wait for the salary to come, and then after that, wake up in the morning, walk to the same footstep to the bathroom, do the same routine, and come back. Every day in, day out is the same thing, and then nothing changes, nothing actually Every day you're doing the same thing, no different. That is predictability. That is not taking risks. And I remember once Swamiji said, don't stay in a job for too long. If you stay in a company, let's say you stay in a company for a certain time, you should make sure that you're trying different things, have new projects or new position or new things. You should be evolving to do new things. I can't imagine people doing the same thing for 20, 30 years. Okay? That is horrible. You become a robot. There's no life anymore. You're not alive. You're just a robot doing the same thing, programmed to do the same thing day in, day out. Don't even think now. You don't even have a conscious thinking ability, because you're just programmed to do the same thing day in, day out. Don't live that kind of life. Swamiji said, that is the worst crime you can do to your consciousness, living like a robot or living without being alive. Okay? So contemplate, see, from this insight that Swamiji is giving, if you're stuck right now with this comfort zone or this fear of living with utter insecurity and taking risks, what can you do to come out of this false security, this illusion, maya, that makes you want to hide in that comfort zone, in that hole, so afraid to go and face the world, so afraid to face your unknown, your higher possibility. Okay. No question? If there's no question, we'll proceed to the next insight number 23. So listen, this is one that again and again very important for new devotees. Even for devotees who have been a sangha for a long time, is a good reminder. So listen very carefully. Swamiji said, sangha is an independent intelligence. Understand? He said, I ask you to volunteer in a sangha, not because I want you to work for me. He tells the devotees. When you volunteer, many of the sharp corners that you have get softened, get polished. Many of the problems you have get sorted out. Understand? This is the insight he wants to give. He said, now you can make a list of major problems you have inside you, whether it's your laziness, whether it is you don't have enough money, or you feel that you have some health issue, any major problems you have right now, okay, that you're facing. He said, when you volunteer, when you start becoming a part of his mission, doing seva, service, you will see those same problems happen again and again. They will pop up. So no matter which department you volunteer in, whether it's Gurukul, whether it's yoga department, whether it's temple department, whether it's, all the different departments that you may choose. Okay, you may have chosen. Understand, sangha is an energy field for enlightenment. Swamiji did say that he lives in three aspects. One, as enlightened master. Second, as his teaching. Third, sangha. These three aspects, 33% is him as a master, 33% is his teaching, and the 33% is sangha. So understand, he say that. So automatically, all the people, situation, even plants and animals are programmed to hurt your ego exactly where it will hurt, just to make you understand where you're stuck, where you're standing, where you need to work on, and where you need to polish, where you need to move on. So Sangha is like a perfect energy field created by him, by Swamiji, to make us evolve, raise ourselves, sharpen ourselves. Like what he mentioned, like a lot of rocks, we're all like rocks, all the rock ages, and Sangha is like a river, Ganga, and we are all tumbling in the river as it flowed down from, the high mountain to the riverbed. And by the time we land in the riverbed, after many, many years of tumbling and smoothing all the rock edges between people in the Sangha, devotees in the Sangha, at the end, they're all going to be Shiva Linga. Shiva Linga means enlightened beings, just like Shiva. Okay? So this is the way how Sangha is known as with an independent intelligence. The intelligence is created by the master to make us evolve, to make us expand. Okay, next slide. So if you're caught with the engraved memory of the engram of laziness, you'll see that exactly when you want to go and lie down on a bed, you won't be able to. Exactly those engrams in which you are caught will be shaken at every step. Only they are heard, only they are questioned, right? Understand this is the way how he built the Sangha. Certain intelligence to work on you. So if somebody is sleeping the whole day, but without laziness, he will never be questioned. But if you rest for just half an hour in your chair out of laziness, you'll see 20 people will be questioning you. This is the way how he programmed it. Okay, next slide. Next slide. So he said, understand, I have an automatic mechanism, an independent intelligence mechanism. He says Sangha is an independent intelligence that, like for instance, this throne that he's sitting, let's say he used to sit on the throne in Bidadi, in the Bangalore Ardinam. He said this throne is not made out of just wood, copper sheet, and gold paint. He said, I have added life to this throne that he's sitting. It is an independent intelligence. It talks, answers, responds, takes actions, and acts and reacts to everything. So when he basically, wherever he goes and if he sits on the throne, that place becomes an independent intelligence. So Sangha is essentially an independent intelligence. That is why exactly the engrams, which you're not able to overcome by yourself. Let's say you're struggling to drop these engraved memories. These, because you can't handle yourself, they are worked on and cleared when you are in a Sangha. This is the place where your blind spot get spotlighted and you have to drop it and be complete with it. So Sangha is that independent intelligence. See, I have always noticed, after being so many years in the Sangha, people who are Sangha abuser, let's say Sangha drohi, people who abuse Sangha. I've seen many devotees who say, oh, I love Swamiji, I love his teaching, but I cannot work in his Sangha. I cannot tolerate the people in the Sangha. Be very clear. That is the inauthenticity of this devotee not wanting to allow the master to break your engraved memories or engrams or your patterns in the Sangha. In the Sangha, when you work with different people, Each comes with different patterns and different path. When you work with them, this is where he works on everyone, whether it's a project, whether it's a department, etc. It doesn't matter. But working in a sangha is the way he trained us. It's the way he made us drop the karma. It's the way how he made us drop the pattern, our SDH, self-doubt, self-hatred, and self-denial patterns. So I understand being in the sangha is one of the most blessed things that you can ask for. Once you have found the master, once you imbibe his teaching, then the next thing is start living in the sangha and see how you flower, how you get transformed. Understand? Next slide. So now, here's the thing. Make a list of the major problems you may have inside you, which is what he said in the satsang. Just make a list. Okay, right now, I'm not able to wake up at 5 a.m. to do morning yoga daily. Like you still miss 1-2 days, for instance. Or I'm not able to do puja daily. I'm not integrated to my spiritual routine. Or I'm now not able to make enough money for the life I wanted. For instance, you're not able to manifest the wealth and abundance you desire. Or you're not able to have a fulfilling relationship. You have a lot of problems with people, etc. Whatever conflicts you may have in your life. Write it down now. So Swamiji says, start volunteering in Kailasa sangha, anywhere you reside, whether you are in New York, Malaysia, you're in Singapore, anywhere you may be, because I'm talking to the audience not just in Singapore. I'm talking to international, because wherever you locked in, you residing wherever you are. Try to find a sangha in zone, wherever you're living, zone. Wherever you're living, volunteering and see how these problems get sorted out. When you start working in the mission, because sangha is dependent intelligence, evolve, to make us those blind spots that we didn't want to address, we don't want to look at. We don't want to look only in the sangha. Exactly only in the sangha, you cannot escape. If you have a lot of people in the sangha, be very clear they are a reflection something inside you which you need to address. So do make a list. Take a few minutes to write. If you sincerely follow his instruction, make us do some homework. Contemplate, make us do some homework. Do it. You become conscious about. You become the truth that he is sharing and how you. The truth that he is sharing and how you can work on yourself. Okay. Done? Thumbs up, you're done with this. Thumbs up, you're done with this. Or you're still writing. So from here, please understand, do not abuse sangha. It is many people make this mistake of when you abuse sangha, you're abusing Swamiji. When you abuse sangha, you're abusing Swamiji. Understand? Because sangha is him. Due to ignorance, you do not understand sangha is him. He lives in the sangha. 33% of his body. 33% of his body live in the sangha. So whenever you try to escape from sangha, then be very clear that.
பரமசிவோகம் இரண்டாம் நிலை தியான முகாமில் கலந்து கொள்ளும் உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் பூர்ணத்துவ தீட்சையும் ஸ்வபூர்ணத்துவ தீட்சையும் உங்களின் சுயசந்தேகம்.
Where can you run? If you don't like this, how can you run? And if you don't like this, how can you go to another place? The same problem was also happening. Just like Swamiji said, if you don't work for your enlightenment, even you leave this body, you leave this body, you sprout out in another place, another part of planet again, set of parents, new set of life, the new set of life is the same problem. If you don't resolve it, where can you run? Where can you run? Only with a different body. You cannot run. Imagine everywhere you go is Paramashivam. Everywhere you go is existence. So after a while you will realize that there's nowhere to run. Then you become settled and you start becoming authentic. And you start becoming integrated. Your consciousness. They are trying to run away. Face it and really start working on your evolution and your evolution and that is the mature way to handle. There's a mature soul. Cognizing there's nowhere to escape this birth. Only delay the whole process of enlightenment, liberation. I only delay it and mess it. And instead of getting there quicker. So once you cognize that, you will not waste your life anymore and come back in the samsara, birth, life, death, birth. And then it's like circling on the same spot without a breakthrough. All right, so next insight this week. He says, instead of 24, life is auspicious. How is it so? How can life is always auspicious even though you're in the valley of your life? So listen, valley of your life. This is what he says. So listen carefully. Everything, whether it's manifest or unmanifest, goes on changing. Nothing is constant. The only thing that is constant is constant. They understand whether you think is nothing but as your life is nothing but illusion, suffering, delusory joys. All your joys are created by illusion, and all your fears are created by illusion. Neither the incidents of your life can neither changed by your delusion, nor be changed by delusion. And delusion come up and go down. So when you understand that, a kind of deep restful awareness happens in your system, which go on inspiring you to exist. To live, to be alive, to share life. When you catch the thread of life, whatever it is, auspicious. Instead of trying to live with the illusion and the delusion. Next slide. So he gave a very nice example. Tomorrow's event cannot change by the person who is sitting with you today. But if he's able to convince you logically that he's going to change, you will suddenly get out of the fear of tomorrow's event. Let's say you are going to have a big public event, and you are worrying about the fact that you may go wrong, something bad may happen. And someone came and talked to you and tried to convince you that don't worry, you'll be fine tomorrow. Everything will be as what we planned. So because of the assurance, you thought, okay, maybe you feel much better. The fear that you had before came, just disappear. Say for example, you were worrying about something which may happen after 10 days. Let's say the event, you are worried about that. and you are worrying. Somebody comes and add more fear into it. Both the delusion which appears, the illusion which takes away are in no way connected to the incident at all, which may or may not happen. Whatever you think that it may happen, it may not happen. But your worrying make you suffer. In no way can it be changed by somebody sitting and talking with you for half an hour. Okay? So this is what he said. Next slide. But you have this tremendous fear thinking, how is that future incident going to happen? How is it going to be? Will it be frightening or joyful? Will I be dead? Will I be punished? Will I lose everything? So you have all these questions of the mind, thinking, due to your fear. Okay? He said, understand the truth. It is going to be neither frightening nor joyful. It is going to be life. Auspicious. Life is auspicious. This is the way how life is going to unfold and flow. So if you understand life, then you just flow with it. Life adds. Adding, not subtracting, minusing. Keep adding. It is your delusionary idea about fear, which is the sort of your life. It turns the fresh river water of salty ocean water. He's saying that life is fresh water, but you keep adding salt to your fear and greed and all that. Otherwise, the incident just adds. That's all. Add more wisdom to you. Adds more auspiciousness to you. So understand. Addiction. Any addiction is auspicious. Anything that adds into you is auspicious. More wisdom, more health, more joy. They are all auspicious. Because you always exist. You are existing. And you are going to exist. You are going to continue to exist in any way. You can have only auspiciousness. There's nothing to worry. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to lose. Whatever that needs to be taken away is because something will get added. So what is that? What is that to be afraid of? What is that to worry about? Understand. Life itself is auspicious. Shiva. The name Shiva is auspicious. So if you're living like Shiva, I'm Shiva. Then your life becomes auspicious. Then you live like Shiva. You radiate the intensity and powerfulness of Shiva. Paramashiva, okay? Which is nothing but constantly radiating auspiciousness. Even wherever you go, you are breathing space. Just add so much auspiciousness to the people that come to your breathing space. Understand? When you carry that auspiciousness in you. When you understand, you cognize and live powerful truth, then life is auspicious. There's no bad thing in your life. There's nothing bad. Even you might think it's bad, but it's auspicious. At the end of the day, if you look in very carefully, it adds something to you. It adds more wisdom and make you more powerful. You make you better off financially, make you rich in your life, whatever may be to your life. It is auspicious. Life is always auspicious. Next slide. So drop all your interpretation and understanding about auspicious. Just relax from all the delusion or illusionary joys. Like you think, I'm going to get lots of joys. Okay, if I got $1 million in my bank balance, I'm going to be very joyful. If I don't have money, I'm going to be in terrible fear. So all your delusional fears, delusional joys, false false, false comfort or luxury. Let the incident happen in which it is supposed to happen. That's why he flow with life. Flow with life. Whatever incident that needs to happen, supposed to happen. Let it happen. Let it happen. Let the flow happen the way it's supposed to happen. Don't try to resist life. And try to create suffering for yourself with all this illusionary fear, delusionary fear, and illusionary joys. Okay, drop these two, and you will live a life auspicious. He said the incident itself can be changed neither by your illusion, nor by your delusion. Okay? Not your fear or illusion is going to change. So drop them all and just start flowing with life. Got it? Thumbs up. Next. So we're going to take a few. We're going to meditate for 11 minutes. Okay. See, of all the four clicks that you have received, whichever that resonate in you, need to work on. You need to complete or you need to bring powerful cognition. Wherever you're stuck, wherever you feel that something that is still not transformed within you. We're going to take this 11 minutes. So I'm going to program the alarm clock now. So please go and take your I-band. Take your I-band now. While we do the meditation. So allowing whatever that needs to awaken by the Buddha's grace. Because right now you're in satsang. You're sitting with Swamiji. As he's giving you this sacred knowledge from his satsang, and after understanding his insight, the truth that he's to all of you, if you cognize that there's some error that you need to work on, take these 11 minutes to complete, so that it can be, the higher intelligence can be awakened in you. All right. So all of you, please. Put on your I-band. You have the I-band. Yeah. You have the I-band. Yeah. So I'm going to play the Mahavakya. Just sit in the meditative state. And if you have written all the things in your book of heart, and you feel that there's one thing that you still need to look in very deeply. This is the best time now. In our day to day, we may be very busy. We may have too many work to do, etc. While we're sitting in his reading space in front of Swamiji in the satsang. Let us now meditate on what we're still struggling. Take this opportunity after the insight. When you this is the way how it works. Shravana, Nithyananda. Okay? Basically, okay? Shravana means manana. That means listening. So you have already listened to the insight. Okay? Manana, you have done the contemplation. Nidhyasana means living it. What you want to live it. Go whatever that you feel that you're still not living it. Now bring the completion so that you start living it. Start now.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all your three eyes. Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Relax. Slowly, very slowly, slowly. You can open your eyes now. You can open your eyes now. You can remove the eyeband. You can remove the eyeband. Let's. Do you have anything to share? Any question you want to ask? Any question you want to ask? Today's with regards to today's from the satsangs. How was your meditation? How was your meditation? Do you receive any new intelligence from Swamiji? That gives you more clarity and more completion. Anyone? Seems like there's no question. Today. Straightforward. How you find it useful? Today's insights. So let's complete with the presentation in the next couple of slides. Once again, already started the new season since last Thursday of Paramashivam level 1, 2, 3. So do join us if some of you are attending the Paramashivam every morning. We had the darshan at 7 a.m. At 7 a.m. So don't miss it. Singapore time. Wherever you are, just log in. Wherever you are, just join from Zoom. And join the next lesson number 7. The next lesson number 7 of September. Just 4 days before we celebrate Ganesha Chaturthi. Once again, so everyone please enrich the world with more people to join this enlightening to join this in the enlightening. By the way, we're going to start. We're going to start a Bhagavad Gita. We're going to start a challenge in 2024. See, in this 4 months, 4 months called Chaturmasya. 4 months means Chaturmasya. Masya means 4. The period of Masya means austerity. It means the period where seeker spend time to train themselves. So this 4 months train themselves. July, August, September, October. These 4 months up to Navaratri. Up to the Vijayadashami is the last day. You can actually do something different. How to keep yourself alive, how to make yourself alive, how to make yourself to the next higher capacity. We have actually designed a challenge. Because this 4 month challenge, because 4 months, Swamiji said, go and enrich the world with Bhagavad Gita, go and enrich the world with Bhagavad Gita, enrich every day 11 his teaching. So we'll design a Bhagavad Gita challenge. So maybe Anudyata, you have you have the card you can just show. The card you can just show. Because I didn't put it in the slide, so basically this challenge. So basically this challenge, recording, it's about a video, recording to share your favorite sloka, to share your favorite sloka, verse, favorite Bhagavad Gita, that verse gives you Bhagavad Gita, that gives you the intense resonance, that gives you the powerful cognition, that gives you the powerful cognition, move you live by. That so move, pick one, and you're supposed to chant the verse, and you're supposed to chant the verse in Sanskrit. Sanskrit is Deva Bhasha. Sanskrit is the language of basically Deva means the language of God. Bhasha means language. God. The language of Bhasha means language. So the language of God. So when you start learning, chanting in Sanskrit, you're talking in Sanskrit. You're in the divine language. Do you have that divine language? Do you have that?
Loading the page. Wait. Loading the page. Wait.
Okay. It's still loading. Okay, let me continue. So I just recorded my song. Okay, let me continue. So I just recorded my song, trying to the video together, stitch that together, and the video together, things so together, and next one today I can. So hopefully by next one today I can register my entry. Register. See, when I do it today, it was so exciting. It took me. Okay, not my favorite verse. The one, not my favorite verse. The entry form that you did. The entry form that you did. The invitation to take up this challenge. Is it that?
Few more seconds. Continue first.
Okay,
Continue
so
first.
essentially, it's very simple. Just do a recording of Bhagavad Gita. Sloka of Bhagavad Gita. The whole entire Bhagavad Gita has 18 chapters. So many verses. And each chapter has so many verses. One that you feel so, I would say, your favorite. I would say just like transform your life fundamentally. Transform your life in a video, like 2-3 minutes video. It can be 1 minute, 2-3 minutes video. It can be 1 minute also, doesn't matter. And just tell why this is important. Why this is to you. Why you love you. Why your favorite loves you. And just share your favorite with with the world. And also maybe invite. And also maybe invite to also share. 5 friends. Invite to also share that. Invite them to this make more and more people. That will make more and more people read Bhagavad Gita, but at the same time share their in the form of the verse. In the form of the verse. Ready? If you go to the WhatsApp where you sent to me in my WhatsApp, is there? Because you sent to me.
Loading.
Because you sent to me.
Loading. Still loading. Don't know why. Still loading.
So you can take up this challenge right up to October, September. So you have technically more than 2 months to do it. Because 2 months for all of you. You can submit more than one entry. You can submit more than one entry. It doesn't mean that you can submit more than one entry if you want. You can submit more than one entry. So this is challenge Bhagavad Gita for my favorite verse. My favorite. So the instruction is create a video. So the instruction is on Facebook or YouTube. And share with us your favorite sloka, share with us your favorite Gita in Sanskrit. And tell us why. And then upload, your video, onto, YouTube or video, Facebook, and YouTube or Facebook, and then submit the form. Just in the form, just share with us the link where you submitted it, so that we can share it. Watch. Okay. So this is what the rules are. I would say the step. We call it the rules are. I would say the step to participate in this challenge. There is a So information from this information so-called flyer, flyer, information to register, sign up this challenge. Sign up. So and you can find more information from Kailasa Singapore. Singapore website. That's it for today. Okay, that's it for today. I encourage all of you to take part. I encourage all of you to take part. When my video is ready, you see me populating in my YouTube and my social media. All right. So if there's no question, it seems like today's you can share straightforward in the group. You can share it if you feel like you want to share later on. If you feel like you want to share more privately. So with that, let's conclude the Puna Mantra now. Join the Puna Mantra together. So join the palms together. Thank all of you for coming to this session to share this power. Thank all of you for coming to this session to share this space of power, satsang. So now, let's take a deep breath. So now, let's take a deep breath. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamidashate Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Shanti 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 Tatsat Sarvam Bhagavata Nithyananda Paramashivam Nithyananda